Hey YouTube, just a quick video here about free entertainment and its role in your silver stacking. I have wasted so much money throughout the course of my life on things that are quote unquote entertainment. Uh, I recently went to the movies. I rarely go to the movies, a couple times per year, but I went out to the movies. I went with my brother. Um, Movie tickets, $15 for a movie ticket. Got a thing of large popcorn. It was like $9 or eight fifty. I don't know. And then a fountain drink. There's another $7. I mean, it was over $30 per person, um, which is crazy. I mean, there was probably 2 ounces there. If you did the silver math on what I spent just to go see a 2 hour movie. Um, and yeah, did I enjoy myself? Absolutely. But 5 minutes after the movie was over with, all I had was me thinking I should have went to the coin store instead and bought 2 ounces because I'd still have those. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm not saying give up on going to the movies, but uh, find things that are free that you really enjoy doing, and try to increase how often you do those. And I'm not saying cut out all enjoyment from your life that costs money. That's not what I'm saying at all. But the more you can do those activities that are free, and the more you can train yourself to think of those activities first, the more money it'll save you, and the more you'll be able to add to your stack. Um, some ideas just to share with you. These are some things that I like to do that are free. Um, that if I'm bored and I want something to do, and the more I've worked at it, the more I've kind of it's become that I just automatically think of these, and they sound more fun to me most of the time than going out to see a movie or going out to eat or whatever. So some of my ideas for things to do that are just free entertainment or close to free. One is a movie at home. Just the other night, I sat down with my two boys on my lap and a huge bowl of popcorn, and we watched Peter Pan, and it was great. I mean, it was. I got more enjoyment sitting there in the recliner with my two kids, cuddling them and kissing them and sharing popcorn with them than I would have got going to the movies. You can't really cram your whole family on one seat there and cuddle through the movie. You might get some strange looks. Ham radio. I've done some videos on ham radio. You can get into that for relatively inexpensive, and it's something that's been fun for me to get into and for me to learn about. And I'm still fairly new to it, but it's a hobby that I'm really enjoying. And every night I turn the radio on and I'll listen to the local dispatch and hear what's going on in my neck of the woods. With the police department, and I get to have conversations on there with friends I've met through the hobby and things like that. So another one is playing games. Whether it's my wife and I, we play a lot of cribbage. We play pinochle. So getting together with friends and doing pinochle or cribbage, or with the guys and playing poker. Our a group of my buddies, we get together occasionally and play poker, and we do a $10 buy-in, and we'll play for 5-6 hours. And where else can you get that much entertainment, 5-6 hours worth of fun for $10? You really can't beat that. And even if sometimes you could just play for fun, but we like to play for money. It makes it a little more interesting, but it's not huge amounts of money. And if you look at it per hour of enjoyment, it's really not much at all. It could be walking. Our family would go for walks just about every night after dinner. It's starting to get colder out, so that's makes it tougher. But we enjoy going out and walking and getting fresh air, and it's healthy, and it's good for us, and it's good for our wallet too. Running. My wife and I are both into running. Again, healthy, inexpensive. It could be something just as simple as playing with your kids. I love going up to my son's room. He's 3. He's just turning 3. And I love going up and having, that half hour before he goes to bed, just wrestling him and reading to him and all those things that dads get to do that are just a lot of fun. And it's just the kind of stuff that you can't, when you look back on your life, when you're an old man, you'll probably think to yourself, I wish I'd spent more time doing those things instead of, going to the movies or whatever. I'm going to remember that time wrestling my boy more than I'm going to remember that lame movie that I saw a couple weeks back and regretted as soon as I was walked out of it. Read. I always try to carry a book with me. I think if you're not reading, once you stop reading, you kind of stop learning. You got to always be trying to challenge your mind and read new things. And so I always try to have a book or two that I'm working on, and that's something that I get a lot of enjoyment out of. Making a warm drink like a cup of tea or a cup of cider and sitting down with a book, and a book and a blanket. Can't beat that. Maybe it's YouTube, watching YouTube videos of silver stackers or things like that, or maybe it's just getting your silver out and going through it and pretending you're Schmaug or pretending you're Scrooge McDuck and swimming through it, or looking at it, whatever. So there's lots of things, guys, you could do that don't cost much. Another one that I enjoy is metal detecting, and that one has a little bit of an initial cost, but I've got a Garrett Ace 250, which is it's a nice detector that you can get for under $200. So it's not, you don't have to break the bank, but it's something that you get a lot of enjoyment out of. And again, it's it's fun, it's healthy. You're out walking around and carrying weight around, and another positive is you could potentially find some silver. I'm yet to find any silver or gold with mine, but I still enjoy it. So anyway, guys, just some of my thoughts. I think the more things you can think about, even if you just make a list for yourself of what are things you enjoy to do that are free, and you can start training your brain to think of those things when you need something to do. It's going to be better for you, better for your family, and better for your stack. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. God bless.